Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Mannie, and today I will be showcasing you the most effective way to grind SAM 16. Now, I know I'm a bit late, it's like 5 days in, but this is like the most efficient way to grind SAM just to get, enough points for Haku's ultimate as well as just top 10,000, obviously, because these are the best ninjas that you can use without one of the featured Shinobi. Now, as most of you should know, or may not know, Sarada is probably once again the queen of SAM. Itachi and Sarada is back. Now, all you're gonna need on Sarada is just the 2 shuriken. And you can pretty much, if you have a strong enough Sarada, take on any tail beasts apart from a high level 4 tails. But even then, you could still take on a high level 4 tails. It's just more risky because 4 tails does move around a lot more compared to the other tail beasts. But Sarada can pretty much take out any of them in seconds flat. Like, I think Majestic might be... Actually, I'll show you 4 tails first. So 4 tails, Sarada... The problem with 4 tails, which is like her worst, Sarada's worst matchup, is he just moves around a lot. So the higher the level, the initial first bar you have to drop becomes harder and harder, because obviously once you take down 4 tails, he's screwed, right? Because he's weak to lunge, he's not going to get back up. It's just the initial damage that you have to get off is pretty annoying when using Sarada. Just because he moves around so much and like he doesn't really stay in one spot for you to be able to utilize her shurikens and maximize the damage output. But once you get him down, it's just a matter of spamming either shuriken jutsu, and as you can see, the health is just dropping like crazy. But even on a level 31, I almost died. But like, that's just the danger of 4 tails. But if you do have a strong enough Sarada, you can easily take on the 4 tails. As well as Shikaku. Shikaku is also a bit more annoying. You've got to be a bit more careful with these two. But you should have no problem with Shikaku as well. Shout out to Hisashi, by the way. Shout out to Mume. Wait. He's also known as Pencil Kage. Go follow him on Instagram. He does amazing Naruto drawings. Like, boom, look at this. Are you seeing this? God damn. Big shouts out to Pencil Kage for helping film this footage. Just give him a follow. I'm already following. He's almost at 1,000. He's literally 1 follower off. Anyway, but yeah. So Shikaku is pretty beastly when it comes to the sand bosses, cause that sand shotgun he has is a huge threat. So when you're using Sarada and you're fighting Shikaku, my tip is stay at a distance until you drop him to the ground, because the moment you drop him to the ground, you can just blitz him. But yeah, you're gonna need to stay at a distance to poke and peck at him. Oh, I also forgot to mention that you obviously need a good friend that's willing to, support you with a medium defense down, because that is the most effective way. And yeah, they will be getting contribution points, 100k when they finish, so it's not like they're getting nothing out of it. But yeah, as you can see, I'm at a distance poking away at Shikaku, and then once you drop Shikaku, it's just game over for him. Like there's no getting up. There is no getting up. I'm not even hitting the weak spot there. That's why he got his ass up. But yeah, once you hit the weak spot, it's pretty much GG. You see, I almost died to Shikaku, but yeah. Look at this. Absolutely insane. But yeah, you do have to be a bit careful with 1 tails and 4 tails, but it's still kind of light work with Sarada, especially when you figure out how to maneuver around the tail beasts with Sarada. Now, Majestic is actually, also shout out to Roasted Lime, but yeah, Majestic is actually one of the easier ones to do with Sarada. because Majestic, this S.A.M, is weak to all of the resistances of Impact, Annihilation, and Lunge by 20%, as opposed to other bosses having specific weaknesses. So once you get Majestic Kurama down from his initial health, again, this is a slightly dangerous, but less dangerous compared to Shikaku and Four Tails in my opinion, just because Majestic's a bit stupid when there's a couple of you, and he spends a lot of time hitting thin air. But yeah, once you drop that Majestic, it is over for him. Look at the burst damage on him. Look at this. Look at this. Sarada is just chewing up that health like it's nothing. And it's pretty much done in a couple seconds. Easy as you like. I think her easiest matchup would be against Eight Tails and Nine Tails. But yeah, he's just a bit of... So with Eight Tails, you're gonna ideally want the weak spot to be on the arms of the tail, because that's when you can actually utilize Sarada shurikens to the full damage. Because if it's on the head or the belly, it's pretty hard to hit him. But you can still do it regardless. So yeah, my advice is, when you're using Sarada, obviously equip her with the best attack cards you've got. And also, if you do find a high level Four Tails, like I'd say 34, 35 plus with Four Tails, you could just re-roll and just find another Tail Beast, just because Four Tails is extremely annoying. Probably not worth your time. But with all the other bosses, Sarada is the queen. And yeah, absolute beast mode. Now, if you don't... Most people should have Sarada by now, but if you somehow don't have Sarada, another great alternative is actually Kabuto with his poison. Now, if you do have this jutsu, then you're in luck, because Nine Tails is very weak to Annihilation, as well as the fact that he's pretty stupid and doesn't move around too much, so you can just melt his health really easily. And with defense down, oh my god, these poison puddles do just insane amounts of damage. So the only problem with Kabuto is when you see One Tails or Four Tails, you kind of have to skip, because they move around way too much, and obviously you kind of want them to stay in a specific area when you're using Kabuto, because he's spamming these poison puddles. And look at this, they're taking like a billion damage. Oh, I think this might be copyright music, so I gotta pause this real quick. Shout out to Origami Beats. This man does not copy strike your videos when you play his music. He's got crazy anime tunes, so go check him out as well. Origami right over here. But I mean, alright, quick another shout out to Pencil Kage. But yeah, Kabuto just melts the absolute crap out of Nine Tails and Eight Tails. Like, it is not even a challenge. Like, all you gotta do is, as a support, is get that defense down on him. Get that defense down and spam puddles. So Eight Tails takes obviously a bit less damage compared to Nine Tails, because he's only 5% resistant to Annihilation, as opposed to Nine Tails is 30%. But because Eight Tails is so fat and stupid, you can just spam puddles around him and just, you know, easily maneuver your way out of trouble. Obviously, medium defense down support, as always, crucial for the maximum efficiency. Sakura is actually pretty nice as support for this as well, just because Kabuto is on a on the frail spectrum, so healing him is pretty nice. But yeah, if you do not have Sarada, then Kabuto is the way. Yeah. Now, if you want to solo, there are a couple of units that are pretty good, and I'll pull them up real quick. So, if you want to verse Four Tails for some, I don't know why you would put yourself through that trouble, but if you do want to fight a Four Tails, Kakuzu is your best bet for this S.A.M, because he has a multi-hit lunge ultimate, which most of you should have gotten for free during that S.A.M. I think it was S.A.M 14, yeah. And obviously put all your highest attack cards and whatnot on him, and yeah. He's also got, like, the great thing about Kakuzu is he also has a damage over time. So your ult will be doing, I'm not critting, but it should be doing, what was that? Let me just wind it back again. Yeah, so around 50k, level 1, mind you, this is at level 1, so 50k, not even the weak spot, and 70k on the weak spot, no crit. And then obviously damage over time racks up. Let me just see if I get another ult in. Here we go. Oh, there we go, 100k crit. So yeah, Kakuzu for Four Tails is the best shout. As you can see, you can survive as well. Again, as I say in all my S.A.M videos, if you want to play S.A.M, don't pick a character that can't even survive the round. Like, what's the point? You're not even gonna get the points. You need someone that can survive the round efficiently and do like decent damage. As you can see, Kakuzu does crazy amounts of damage. So Kakuzu is the best bet for Four Tails. You can use him for the other bosses, but Four Tails is his specialty. Now, you could also use V3 Sasuke. Again, you can use him for any tail beast. He does a decent job, but he shines, dramatically shines, when you fight 8 Tails. And because 8 Tails is 30% weak to impact. And would you know it, Sasuke has a crazy impact ultimate. So, the kit you would want to use for Sasuke would be defense down, almighty push, and the new ultimate. The third jutsu or the fourth jutsu, whatever you want to call it, can be whatever, the Chidori or spears or whatever, but I use the teleport just because it's a nice iframe to have in case you do get yourself into a dangerous situation. You can just iframe your way out of it. But the main jutsu you want to use is Amaterasu, because that can hit multiple limbs, and he's also weak to annihilation. And look, you hit him a couple of times and then bang, almighty push. So combination of the two jutsu, you just do crazy amounts of damage, insane amounts of damage. Let me just skip through and see the ult. Here we go. That's ult. Keep skipping, my bad. Yeah, so his ult, as you can see, he can do like 200k each hit to the weak spot when you crit, with the right cards obviously. And my ultimate's only level 1, so if you have like a level 8 ultimate, you probably can like take off more than half, if not like one shot low levels. Like Sasuke V3, absolute beast mode for 8 Tails. Now for 9 Tails, you guessed it, it's your boy Madara. Now you can also use Sage mode and Kakashi with Kamui, I believe, because each hit counts as an ultimate damage, as opposed to Obito's being all spread out. So Obito is actually not pretty bad. Like, he's not that good. He's pretty bad. But there we go. I'm showing off. Madara's whole kit: annihilation, got impact, he's got damage over time. Madara is an absolute beast. I don't even have like the best attack cards on my Madara right now, but as you can see, oh, I skipped it again, but here we go. Madara drops the meteor on his ass, and bang, each hit does like 100 and what, 30k, not even crit. I don't even have best attack cards on him, so I don't even have the max attack on him, so I could be doing more damage, and my ultimate's only level 1. So you can imagine what Madara can do with a higher level ultimate. Just an absolute beast. Now you can also use Sage Mode and Kakashi, like I said, but Madara for me is the best just because he's got 2 iframes to help you survive, as well as got a damage over time for extra damage, whereas kind of like Kamui Kakashi and Sage Mode Naruto don't really have the bulk or the iframes, you should say, to take on Ninetales and survive. Unless if you just obviously you can just do nothing and run in a circle and kite Ninetales, but that's kind of a bit dead. But yeah, Madara is the best option for Ninetales, and obviously you can use him for other bosses, but Ninetales is where he shines. Now, if you want to, you can also just fight advanced rooms. You can just drop meteors or Rasen shurikens on an advanced Ninetales, 8-tails, 1-tails, Majestic, and easy as you like. Wait, this is not the advanced, my bad. Here we go. This is where I do my advanced. So yeah, you can just drop the meteor on whatever tail beast, kill him in one shot. It works with multiple ninjas. As long as they can one shot any advanced, you're good to go. And this way is actually quite efficient because you just kill him with one ult, and you get like 50k every like, let's say 30 seconds. So every time you go in, you just ult. You do this over and over again, and you just rack up a bunch of points. Obviously, it's a bit more boring, but you gotta do what you gotta do to grind. And yeah, as you can use Sasuke, you can even use, as you can see, there we go, Sasuke dropped the meteor and bang, is gone. I think I also have Sage Mode showcased in here as well. Yep, because I've got Sage Mode. I don't have Kamui to show you, unfortunately, but trust me, Kamui Kakashi does work. I mean Kamui Kakashi, I mean the old Kakashi with his Kamui, not the DMS Kakashi. But yeah, Rasen Shuriken also does the job. A bit more risky because Ninetales could move out of it and you left kind of just doing nothing. But Sage Mode works as well. And yeah, these are the best ninjas to grind for S.A.M 16. Now, let's just recap of the main ninjas that you should be using. So if you want a solo, Madara, obviously, he's got a beautiful kit, damage over time. He's got 2 iframes and a bullshit ult. Kakuzu as well with his damage over time. You could also equip his other jutsu when you use him as well, because most of his other jutsu are impact and annihilation, which is the weaknesses of the S.A.M bosses this time around. But yeah, Kakuzu for 4-tails. Sasuke, my opinion, the best option for impact, even though there are a couple other ninjas. But Sasuke does just the most damage with his ultimate, absolute insanity. And then obviously the queen, Sarada. Now, with Sarada, I do recommend always to put your best cards, well, best attack cards on Sarada when you are playing S.A.M to get the maximum damage output, as always. I cannot stress this enough. Go to your cards, sort by attack. Whatever your cards just got lined up at the top, just go bang, 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 bang. And yeah, you should get your Sarada up to like around 15k attack with just regular ultimates. But yeah, obviously you could also use Kabuto. Forgot to give a shout out to Kabuto. And yeah, those are the best ninjas. Oh wait, you could also use, my bad, you could use Kakashi as well as here's the other one, Kakashi and Naruto, as well as Tobirama, but for me, Naruto and Tobirama don't do as much damage, but they are also options. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned. I will be doing tier list videos on all the categories of attack mission. They'll be coming soon. Get prepared for that. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time. Shout out Pencil Kage.